everybody, and welcome to another rendition of my stream of consciousness. Here I am right now in Lake Placid. I'm actually on Mirror Lake. This is an amazing place to be, and if you hear other noises, it's just people around me watching me make this video, so they probably think I'm nuts. Anyway, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up and be down here around all of this. Today's stream of consciousness is a prescription from you, from your doctor, Andrea Tate. I just play doctor on TV. Take vacation from your problems. If you've ever seen the movie What About Bob? That's what Dr. Leo Marvin says to Bob. Bob, you have so many problems. All you do is think about your problems and all your neuroses. And he writes on a piece of paper, RX, ... Take a vacation from your problems. And he decides to. So the rest of the movie is about him enjoying his life. He becomes a local in a lake town. I think I'm going to move here. Things are so uncertain in life with my job, with just everything going on in the world right now, that I feel like taking a vacation from those problems is the best thing to do right now. Sometimes we just need to decompress and we just can't focus on those things anymore. So I'm here in Lake Placid with my daughter, and I'm enjoying this lake more than all the other lakes I've been to lately. And so if you ever get a chance to go up to the Adirondacks and visit any of these lakes, it's just an amazing experience. You immerse yourself in nature and you kind of get out of the whole stream of the news and what's going on. That stuff will be there when you get back. The best part about up here, there's not a lot of Wi-Fi or internet access unless you're in a condensed town or even cell phone towers. So it's perfect to decompress and just escape. So, like I said, today's stream is about taking a vacation from your problems. Get out in nature. There's ducks out here, there's dogs out here, there's swimmers out here. It's just quiet, it's peaceful, it's joyful, it's beautiful. So we get into these moments in our life where I like to call rumination station. You're in there, you got your pot of problems and you're stirring it up. Yes, feels good. And I gotta put it on the stove and it gets hotter and you like keep looking at it. You're ruminating about it. Whatever the problem might be, your job, relationship, current crisis in the world, somebody that's bothering you. And you put it down, you think you're walked away from it and you're gonna go do something else, but you're still ruminating about it here. You might as well just pick up that pot and hold it all day long. Ruminating. Think about rheumatoid arthritis. It's a very painful disease in the joints. Do you want to ruminate about problems constantly? Does that make you feel better? It doesn't make me feel any better. That's why I like to escape. I'm an escape artist. Escape on vacation. So, number one, give yourself permission to stop ruminating and get out of that station. If you're thinking about it metaphorically, get out of rumination station, get on the next train to Salvation Vacation. Find somewhere, even if it's in your hometown, that's in nature. Nature is life-giving. Nature will make you feel better. It's not a lot of noise. It's not a lot of stimulation. It helps the nervous system decompress. We all need that. Meditation vacation. And you can have a walking meditation. You can have a sitting in silence, looking at nature meditation vacation. That's what those things do for us, meditation. Being in silence, being in nature, doing something joyful in the moment with any animal, or just having a hobby of being creative with your mind. All of those things help our nervous system decompress, and it decreases the stress hormones in our body, which make us sick. So that's why we need to take a vacation. We might not be able to come up to the Adirondacks, but you can take a vacation mentally from all of those problems. Turn off the news. I'll tell you right now what's happening. The same thing that's always happening. Nothing's changing. It's just the same rotation of things going on. Yes, it's probably going to get a little bit worse in the world, but that's what happens, ebbs and flows. It's 2020. It's one of those major years in history. It's happening. So we just got to kind of roll with it. Like I said in my last one, we can be that lion to fight things, but eventually we need to let go and go on a vacation. So ask yourself, whatever you're thinking about, whatever problem you're having, does it make you feel better to keep thinking about it? I'm guessing the answer is no. And so if it doesn't make you feel better, well, if it does make you feel better, then go ahead and keep doing it. That's all about you. If it doesn't, then it's probably not contributing to your health. It's probably only making you worse. So what can you do about your problem? And get a list going. Can you change another human being? I've tried. You can't. If you're a parent and you're talking about a little child, then you have, unless it's a toddler and you're trying to potty train them or make them eat, forget about it. But most of the time we cannot change another person unless we have full physical control of them, which we really don't for many people. So if you can't change another human being, you can't change the major world events, what can you change? Yourself, right? How you react to situations, how you feel about situations, what you're going to be doing about those situations. And then at some point you have that straw from the camel and you have a breakdown, that was from the last video, and you say, I'm going to take a vacation from this. I can't change this right now. I'm going to change my perception, a mindset change. That's also a vacation. And that means you flip the thought process about what is happening. The most terrible thing in the world. No, the most terrible thing in the world probably is having no arms and legs and having to be completely dependent on someone else. That's the most terrible thing in the world, to me. And so if your problem you are perceiving is so terrible, can you look at anything good in your life? So you flip your switch of your mindset. Let me think of 5 good things that are happening for my life right now. You might not be able to change this, so jump out of that rumination station, get on a train to something else, and let that go. When you live in the past and think about what already happened, your body thinks it's happening now. If you think and worry about the future, your body still thinks it's happening now. So why don't you stay in now and do something joyful? That doesn't mean you necessarily are passive about your life. You just have to give that part of your mind a break, a vacation from what is happening. And then get yourself some books to make yourself feel better. Take a vacation in some fiction books or whatever you find enjoyable. But I think, or get help if you need help. Psychotherapy is not a terrible thing. And there is another source of help out there for you. It's called God, Source, Universe. However you connect with the universe. I use God, I use Jesus, I use Yogananda, who is a guru of mine, and I'm saying it, has brought me closer to God and Jesus, and helps me realize that everything I'm constantly thinking about is just old thoughts and things in my mind that don't make anything any better. So when you're in a beautiful place like this, you get a lot of clarity, and that's why a vacation is good for you. So find your God, your source, your wisdom. Take those deep breaths, get quiet, close your eyes, get into nature and say, help me. What can you do to help me see through this situation better, right? I need a vacation from this. I've just had about enough. And so the reason that you do that is because God wants better for you. He wants better for all of us. You might not think that way because of what's happening in the world, but crisis makes us change. We either get worse or we get better. And it's those trials in your life. If you look back and you say, wow, I didn't like that then, but it really made me a better person. You have to be thankful for those trials. I know I am. I wouldn't be where I was today if I didn't have things happen in my life. I wouldn't have found God and Jesus and Yogananda in the way I needed to. So you can find what you need through trials. You take a vacation and you think about it and say, what is the situation teaching me? And you get clarity during those moments. And water brings me clarity. Trees might bring you clarity, or mountains, or animals. Go somewhere that you find peace and joy and things that can make you feel better. Because once you start to feel better, you radiate a positive vibe out into the world. And that's how you're contributing to the world in a positive way. If you just send ruminating and you're mad, you're sending out all these other negative vibes it's only contributing to the madness around us. We have a responsibility to clean up our emotional weather. That's what I like to call it. We have an ecosystem inside of us that's emotional storms, or they can be hurricanes and tornadoes, or you can have peace and sunshine. Which energy do you want to put out into the world every day? Because I'll tell you what, whatever you put out comes right back to you. Positive, love, peace, joy, happiness. And when you're in that zone, things synchronistically start happening from you. So that's why you want to go on vacation. Now here's what I'm hoping for. My lake house is just going to come to me. Somebody's going to sell it for $1, and we're going to say, hey, I need you to live in it for about 3 months out of the year, or even 6 months. Watch my house. I will be up here every summer. Now, if anybody's listening right now and has an Adirondack home they want to get rid of or let me watch for them from June 1st through August 29th, I'm your girl. See, I'm putting it out there. So, remember, take a vacation from your problems, and maybe when you get back home, they won't be there anymore, or you will have a different perspective on what's going on. You will feel better, you will feel cleansed. Remember to ask your God, your guru, for help, and you will find what you need on your vacation. I'm gonna log off now because I'm gonna go swim in this water. Have a great day.